Hello everyone, this is Daniel. Recently, I created a video about the DeepSeek service in the Microsoft style, which many people liked. And today, I want to show you how I created the first scene. We'll go through the details, lighting, wave animation, and logo animation. So let's start. Importing the logo into Cinema 4D first, we need to prepare the logo. You can either download it in SVG format or create it manually in Adobe Illustrator. Import the AI file of the logo into Cinema 4D. Delete unnecessary elements, keeping only the whale. Use Shift+C and search for the center axis. To command to center the object's axis. Now let's give the logo extrude. Add extrude as the parent for the spline. In the offset parameter, set 5 centimeters. This will define the thickness. As you can see, right now we don't have enough polygons for the logo to deform correctly during animation. So we need to remesh our geometry. Reduce the number of polygons slightly. Next, we will apply smoothing to make the animation more correct and fluid. In the extrude settings, we can also add beveled edges for additional smoothness. Finally, we combine everything into a connect object to prepare the logo for rigging. Now that we have a logo, let's prepare it for animation with rigging. Creating joints. Go to Character, Joint Tool. Start placing joints in the areas where deformation will occur. If a new branch of joints is needed, create it and drag it into the parent element so that it attaches correctly. Aligning the joints. Select all joints and center them relative to the model. In the selection settings, disable polygons and subdivision to avoid interfering with joint selection. Disable unnecessary objects, e.g. original splines, in case adjustments are needed later. Binding joints to the logo. Now we need to bind the joints to the logo so it moves along with them. Select all joints, Shift plus left mouse button, then select the logo, Control plus left mouse button. Go to Character, Bind. Cinema 4D will automatically distribute the weights across the model. Test how different areas of the model react to joint movements. Weight painting correction. Automatic weight distribution usually needs adjustments. Open Character, Weight Manager. With Weight Manager open, select the necessary joint. Use the Weight tool. Hold Control to remove unnecessary influence areas. Hold Shift to smooth the weight gradients for better deformation. If a section won't erase, it means it's not assigned to another joint. In that case, assign the area to the main joint, then erase it from the other joint where it remained. Final touches. Add subdivision surface to smooth the movement. Apply squash and stretch to give the logo a lively stretch effect during ascent. Adjust the animation graph to make the movement feel natural. Add effectors, such as spherify, which disappears as the model rises. Formula effector for additional wave-like movement. Now we have a fully animated logo. This is how it looks in the final project. Now let's add waves to make the scene look more dynamic. Add a plane and increase its size. Increase the number of polygons in object, width segments/height segments to achieve sufficient detail. Adding wave deformation. Open Shift+C and search for Shader Deformer. Add it to the plane. Holding Shift makes it a child object, while Alt makes it a parent. In Shader Deformer, load noise. In the deformer settings, select polygon mode. Adjust the position parameter along the Z axis so the waves move up and down. Increase the noise scale and stretch it along the axis to make it look more like waves. Add a bend deformer and align it with the plane. Set the bend angle to 130 to 150 degrees. Adjust the noise to make the wave shape look more realistic. Position the camera at the desired angle. Adding the background. Create another plane, which will serve as the background. Set up basic lighting. Control the wave height directly in Shader Deformer. In Shader Deformer, noise. Animation speed, set 0.5 so the waves move smoothly. Setting up wave materials. Load materials from the final project, but the background material color will be changed to white at the end. Create a new wave material. Add noise and connect ramp to roughness. Stretch the noise to create a wave effect. Add another ramp, invert it, and connect it to opacity. Add a bump map and adjust fine lines along the length of the waves. Add dome light and load an HDRI map from the Cinema 4D library. Adjust the HDRI position to ensure natural reflections on the waves. Refine the wave material. Add ramp plus max noise and connect it to transmission color. Adjust colors in ramp. Adding particles. Create a sphere and clone it across the object, distributing it along the waves. Apply a glowing material to make the effect more interesting. Camera settings. Enable the Bokeh effect in the camera settings to blur the foreground and background, creating a depth of field effect. For flexible color correction and compositing, export the following render passes: emission path, global illumination, path reflections, refractions, SSS, subsurface scattering specular lighting. That's it. Now we have a dynamic animated logo on moving waves. If you found this useful, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and ask any questions. If you try to recreate this result or make something similar with your own logo, tag me on Instagram, and I'll give you free feedback. Thank you. Bye.